For the first time since 2019, Formula One kicks off its season in Melbourne, and things have changed dramatically in 5 years. Back then, Mercedes ruled the grid, but now Max Verstappen is a four-time world champion. Yet heading into 2025, Red Bull is no longer the undisputed favorite, or so they claim. During a Viaplay interview, Verstappen made a shocking admission. McLaren is the only team capable of fighting for both championships this year. He even downplayed his own chances of winning the season opener in Australia. But is this just a classic Red Bull mind game? Verstappen acknowledges that while the RB21 is an improvement over last year's car, it still has issues to fix. And most importantly, it's not the fastest car on the grid. At least that's what they want us to believe. The car is obviously an improvement from last year, but there are still things we want to fix. This track is very different from Bahrain, so it will feel different here. We're just taking it step by step. For the first time in years, Red Bull fans might have to accept that the days of absolute dominance could be over. But let's not forget, last year, Red Bull also played down their chances early on, and we all know how that turned out. The question is, can Verstappen adapt and fight back? Or is Red Bull setting the stage for another strategic masterstroke? When asked if this season will be his hardest title defense yet, Verstappen laughed off the question. "You're making me think about things I'm not even considering. It's impossible to say right now. The best thing is just to trust the team, work hard, fix the car, and minimize mistakes." That's a classic Verstappen response. Focused, unfazed, and ready for a fight. But could McLaren's raw speed force him into a more intense battle than expected? Or is this all part of Red Bull's psychological warfare, making rivals overconfident before unleashing their true pace? If McLaren really has the edge on raw pace, could rain shake things up? Verstappen isn't relying on it. A dry race is more fun for the fans, but if it rains, that's fine too. I don't know yet how we'll perform in either condition, so it's hard to predict. But let's think bigger. What if rain is exactly what Red Bull needs? A chaotic race could play into Verstappen's hands, allowing him to outmaneuver rivals in conditions where skill matters more than pure pace. This weekend will tell us everything we need to know about Red Bull's real standing. Are they truly behind, or are they just playing the long game? What do you think? Is Red Bull in trouble, or are they just bluffing to take the pressure off? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't miss out on the latest F1 news. Subscribe to Formula One News now and turn on notifications.